Do you know that nice, warm, fuzzy feeling you get when your friend or your own family member shares their Plex media library with you? You get in there, you start browsing everything they have. You're like, oh, they got this movie? They got that movie? What? I never heard of that TV show. And all of a sudden, a whole new, okay, I can't do that, but a whole new world is opened up to you and you have hours of content that you can watch for free. And Plex just did this with, well, basically like everybody that can access Plex. What's up YouTube, Jason here with Byte My Bits, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the absolutely free video on demand that you can get from Plex as of right now. That's right, free movies, free TV shows. I'm generally excited about this, but just a little disclaimer. Yes, I do have a monthly reoccurring sponsorship through Plex on this channel. However, this video is not forced by them and my excitement is genuine. I just want to get that out of the way. I actually think this is a very exciting feature and I'm kind of like intrigued by some of the responses I've gotten for it. Okay, so what am I talking about? AVOD, or ad-supported video on demand. Basically, you watch a commercial, you get a TV or a movie. It's just like old school TV with commercials, except now it's digital, but still with commercials. But absolutely free. You do not need a Plex pass. You do not need a server. You don't need anything. Just a Plex account. So you create your Plex account, you log in, and all of a sudden you have movies and TV shows from Plex on your sidebar. Don't worry, again, with the whole interesting responses thing that I'm getting, some people were like, oh, I can't believe what Plex are doing, and I hate this new feature, change, rah, boomer. But you know what? I look at it like this. Like they put it on your sidebar and you can literally hide it and completely ignore it. Like you never even have to know it exists after you unpin it from your sidebar. You know, just like Tidal. If you don't use Tidal, don't use music, don't have to use it. If you don't listen to podcasts or if you don't have your own TV, movies, libraries or whatever, if you don't, have documentaries or whatever you don't use, you don't have to worry about because you have now with the whole Uno interface through Plex, you can hide just about anything you want and have your own little quick launch options. So this is the exact same thing, and Plex is literally just giving you access to a free library of stuff that they are negotiating on the back end to supply to anybody to be able to access it. And I personally think that is kind of cool. It's not a Plex Pass feature either. It's like anyone can watch commercials and TV. It's like the good old days when TV first came out, Not that I was there. I'm just saying it's as far as I heard, the way it used. Moving on. So in your sidebar, you see a new Plex and TV options. You can go through there and you can browse. You can go through different categories. You can get things like sci-fi, documentaries. Plex has their own picks. I mean, if you just keep scrolling, you'll see a bunch of different options for categories. And I'm gonna be completely upfront right now. I did have a chance to browse through it. And while there are some newer movies and there's some interesting things to watch, it is a lot of old classics are there. There's a lot of classic movies that you can watch, which is good. I started watching Terminator for the 5th millionth time. So you get access to these hit favorites that you've probably seen in the past that you really enjoy watching, but then there are a few new ones. TV shows, I did browse TV shows and I gotta say that was a little bit limited, Again, Plex is doing negotiations, gonna be adding to this, new things are gonna be popping up. It's just like your friend or family member sharing their, Plex media library with you. As they update their server, as they, create more home videos and upload that to your Plex server, it'll update with those new home videos. So this is exactly the same thing. As they're negotiating contracts with these studios, they're gonna add more content. And personally, to me, I think that's exciting because that means anyone literally can just log in, and if they don't have something, then they can watch something. You don't have to pay for anything. You just watch a few ads and that's it. I mean, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So if you go to play a movie and while you're watching the movie, you're gonna notice some different ad breaks. Again, commercials, TV, this is how things work. But the only thing that I really noticed from this is I think, and I don't know for sure, but I think that Plex kind of tests your internet speed because it kind of gives you whatever it is, which might be a default speed of like 1.5 megabits or 2 megabits per second or whatever it is. But it doesn't actually give you the option to change the quality. So if you want to lower it down, maybe use less internet or try to get a higher quality, you're kind of, at least from my experience, you're just kind of stuck with what it gives you. So, I mean, hopefully it works. Hopefully there's some automation back in the background that allows that to be smooth. I personally have fast internet, so I just assume that it gives me the best I got. Only thing I noticed is that I didn't have the option to change it down to a lower quality, so which could come in handy for somebody who, you know, either A, doesn't have very fast internet, or B, wants to use less internet to save room for other things because overall, they don't have super fast internet. But either way, guys, to check this out, you will need to update your apps on your phones, mobile devices, tablets, or use the Plex.tv web UI. So that means you have to go to Plex.tv, sign in, and launch your dashboard, and that'll allow you to see the new categories from Plex on your Plex media server login screen. So guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, post them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and have yourself a good day.